Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I get a lot of DMs asking me, can you please check my SOP, can you please check my LOR? So I thought that I would give some general rule of thumbs, how you can make your SOP, how you can tailor your LOR, how you can send a draft. So I'll start with the SOP tips that I think everyone should imply in their SOP, and then I'll come to LOR tips as well. First SOP tip would be to start with a story. Always start with a hook and then hook them to your storytelling. So I always say this, SOP is not like what you want to do, it's not a resume, it's like your story, what you want to study, why you want to study it, build it like a story. The best SOP is the ones of content writers, I would say, because they know how to hook the reader, how to hook the panelist. Always be the hero of your story, so make it like you are the hero, you are the main character, and write it like a storytelling format. Then a lot of students also ask, oh, can I use ChatGPT? Can I use that? Can I use Perplexity? Yes, you can use AI tools, there's no harm, but please, when I'm reading a SOP, it shouldn't have words like transformational with M dashes. I should not feel like I'm reading an AI script. Please humanize it. Please, even if you're using ChatGPT, ask it to humanize it. I don't want to read another AI statement. Then the next step will be to build it like a movie. So, like in a movie, you have your background, then you have your climax, and then there's a sweet ending. Build it like a movie. Start with the background, what you did, how your family is, how did you get the interest. So for me, I was like, I come with a sports background. That's my background. I've been waking up at 4 a.m. since I was a child. I gave my background, then I said where I am right now, what I want to do, what's going in my life, and then I ended it with what my future would look like. So build it like a movie. Next tip is just show and don't tell. Just don't keep saying very hardworking girl, I like working. Just tell them that on weekends when I'm not working, I analyze this is what I did, I made this page go from this to this, I just did it in 1 week, 1 month. Show them the results, write your results, don't just focus on soft skills. And the next tip would be to keep your tone very conversational. It doesn't need buzzwords, very heavy words or jargon. It needs very softer, humanized terms that you'll use in day-to-day conversations. Please remember, the panelists are human too. They want to talk to you with your SOP. That's why they'll feel interested in talking to you or call you for an interview. So please use humanized words, no jargons allowed. And the last tip would be to end it very nicely. End it with what you want to do in your future. How will that course help you? How will that university help you? So these are the tips that will help you elevate your SOP for sure. Before I move to the next part of the video, which is how you can write your LOR and give it to your academic professors. So before I move to the next part of the video, which is telling you about how you can write your LOR, I would like to highlight GyanDhan, a education loan provider platform. If studying abroad or even studying in India has ever felt too expensive, then there's how GyanDhan can literally help you. Basically India's biggest education and loan provider. They have already helped 25,000 students get their study abroad dreams funded with over 8,000 crore in education loans. Crazy, right? And now they're like, okay, let's give back with this 20 lakh scholarship. So here's the deal. There are 8 scholarships in total, each worth 2.5 lakhs. If you're doing BTech or MBA in India, you can apply. If you're going abroad for your undergrad or masters, whether it's STEM or business, you can apply too. It's completely open and free. And that's my favorite part. It's not based on grades, it's test based. You can just fill out a short form, upload a few documents, and they'll send you a link for your test on your email. The test is 1 hour long, it has verbal ability and logical reasoning, and no negative marking, thank God. So you just show up on your best and that's it. Timeline wise, the application deadline is around May 2026. Tests happen in June and July, and the results come out in August. So if you're planning to study next year, this perfectly aligns in your timeline. Honestly, I love it. It's fair. You're not being judged by how rich your college was or what your marks last semester was. That's how it should be. If your wallet is saying nope for your study abroad dream, then I think GyanDhan can literally help. And what if you actually win 2.5 lakhs in scholarship? All the best. Go and apply. Coming back to the video and coming to LOR tips. So the first tip will be always send your draft. Please don't assume that your professor or your employer will write a LOR for you. Give them a draft, make that draft from ChatGPT, humanize it, include how you scored in that exam or how you worked, which projects you work, and give them a draft and ask them very politely that yes, you can make changes in the draft. Then the next point, always choose a good recommender. I always say it doesn't matter that if he's like a dean or a professor. The best thing that matters is how close relationship is it to a particular professor. So for me, I had 2 LORs from assistant professors. They weren't like professors, but I knew that assistant professor would give me a better LOR than the main professor. So always relationship matters more than the designation. Make sure that you know the manager or the professor very well rather than just going for a high name like a dean or like a main professor. Because if the main professor writes a very generic LOR, then it wouldn't be very good to you. So for example, I had a question that should I get a LOR from my CEO or a manager? Hands down, get it from your manager, because he knows you personally. He or she knows what projects you have worked on. Whereas a CEO will give you very generic recommendation because he has like 20-30 employees. Even a CEO of a small company have 20-30 employees, and he wouldn't know you at a personal level. So the people that know you at a personal level, that can vouch for what your talent is, ask LOR from them. The next point being, add your academic proof. Add how much you scored. Ask your professors to add what you scored. Even if you scored low in your first semester and you build it up on the second semester, say yes, Dipali scored B in first semester but 3 scored A in her second semester. Show how you improved. They don't look for a perfect student. They want you hardworking. They want your persistence, that yes, you can do it. Then the next point, give them context that what you want to study. Tell them to align your LOR to that. Ask them, tell them very politely that this is what I'm planning to do. Tell them what you want to do. Be very clear with them, open with them. I see people getting scared of their managers, that what will they think, you're leaving job. No, you're leaving job for your whole higher education. You're not switching companies, right? So I don't think managers will be angry at you. So be very upfront with them. Tell them what you want to do. Just don't be afraid to ask. And the last point, please remind them of the deadlines. I know it will sound very pushy to constantly keep texting them, texting your professors, texting your managers, but please make sure you keep reminding them of the deadlines and get LOR a month before, because for them it will take weeks for them to get back to you, which is very normal. They are busy people, but make sure you stick to your timeline. Ask for LORs 3 months before the deadline so that you get it at least a month before. So yes, these were some general SOP and LOR tips. SOP and LORs shouldn't be very complicated. They should be your true story, what you think, no jargon, nothing. If you still have any questions, or if you want your LOR or SOP to be vetted, or you want me to see it, please send it to me on Instagram or email me, and I would love to have a look and give you feedback. All the best. And yes, it's not that hard. Everything's easy. Just follow the tips and you'll get that. Happy applying. We love to love, and I would love should I get a CEO from my manager? Should I get a first SOP tip would be